It's your boy G Fresh in the building. You already know what it is.
What's going on? It's your girl B Savage, and this is another episode of
Slam.
Sex, Love, and More for that ass, as he would normally
say. Oh yeah, for that ass.
So we're gonna jump right in. Today's shot breaker is going to.
Man, before I even took the shot break, I just took a sip.
Oh, okay, we'll both take a sip.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Comment, like, subscribe.
Yes, and share with others. We appreciate that.
Sharing is caring.
I was about to say that. You right here, my nigga. See, we right here.
Great
right
mind.
here with it. I'm trying to break it with y'all though, but
light skin power.
yeah. I don't want to get dragged into that because you know Danileigh just got ripped for that, so I can't. Colorism.
But what's the difference from like when niggas be like black girl magic, brown skin,
You know I got into an argument. You know I got into an argument on Instagram with somebody because I was like, did Beyonce not come out with brown girl? Did Remy Ma not come out with melanin? Stop. There's nothing wrong with Danileigh saying he like them yellow. Pop Smoke, I like them red bone, da 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 da. Like, there's nothing wrong with people saying that. Like, we all know that people have preferences. There are plenty of women that prefer dark-skinned men over light-skinned.
Teddy bears. Right. Everybody has a preference.
And so everybody needs love, so we need to stop.
Exactly. Some people like the BBWs. It doesn't really matter. Like,
and a lot of y'all like BBWs on the low. Y'all closeted BBW lovers too.
I've never been that type. Like, my mom at a very young age told me about body shaming. You know what I'm saying? You love all women,
right,
all sizes. Women gonna have stretch marks. So by the time I was in high school, you get your first little piece of ass, and you see girls with stretch marks on her booties. Like, I was already mentally prepared for that.
Right.
But then, like,
shout out to your mom.
Yeah, shout out to my mom. Then, so by the time, you in high school, and then niggas be talking like, yo, she had stretch marks on her booty, and they like, ew, ew. I'm like, your mama didn't teach you about, like, women having...
Y'all niggas ain't see Cat Williams. They only come one of two ways. Either you lost weight or you gained it. That's
exactly. But now, niggas on this
stripes
weight,
on your ass,
your stripes on your ass, on your tigger. Get out of here, nigga. Y'all like 15 years late. I've been on the joint. Stop it.
All right. Today's shot breaker is going to be, this was actually someone DM me. I can't think of who it was right now, but they DM me and said, y'all have never said first impressions of each other. I knew who he was because of Sam and Ruben was dating someone I knew, so that's how I knew that was their little crew in high school. So I knew him then, but I knew him like they were kind of like geeky. But now, because I didn't interact with you technically in high school either. I think we hung out like one time. Like, who lived on Pine Street? Ruben. I think I hung out with them one time, and that was it. So I didn't really like get an impression. But then now I would say like, damn, what did college do to you, nigga? Like, he is a whole different person. Talk about letting the cat out the bag, okay? Impressionable, and now totally impressionable. Like, definitely.
There's a reason why I was like kind of like to myself. I was known, but I stayed to myself. Father, when I first moved back to Jersey, from Texas, my father was really strict, quiet. You live with my father, I didn't have a whole bunch of confidence.
Oh no, yeah, and I understand.
Because he was very strict. So as I got older, I started to build my confidence and stuff like, couldn't go to the movies, can't do this, can't do that.
Can't use your cell phone. I had to talk on the house phone in case their first impression.
The first thing that comes to my head is that baby fat snorkel coat. That's the first time I met her. She had the coat, and she was just smiling. Like
my baby fat coat and my Rockwear jeans with no pockets on the ass, bell bottoms, and Tim's. Stop.
This nigga would just sit here and smile. And we would like sit there after school and just kind of, chop it up, talk a little bit, stuff like that. So I always felt like you was one of those pretty girls that were smart to yourself. You wasn't in the crowd with all the other bitches in Montclair being messy, which we're going to have our Montclair edition soon.
Yeah, we're going to do a hometown edition.
Yeah, you're going to do a hometown edition.
But can we say names in it, though?
No. We can't say names.
That's the problem with me, because I be slipping.
We can't say names.
I'm not good at lying. I'm not good at hiding shit. Like, all right, so take your shot.
Take my shot.
Cheers to that.
Jesus!
So, okay, he drinking clear today, y'all, so I don't even know why he acting like that. What is that you drinking today?
Last show I had Terramana, and I take that better with the shots. I have the Cuervo, but the tradition now. Well, no.
Yellow, cheap shit.
Now, this is not the cheaper version. This is like...
With the sex, Valentine's Day is coming up. Okay. Why is pussy or dick an actual Valentine's Day gift? That's part one of it. So is that an actual gift? Like, is it like, that's part of my gift. I'm going to give you sex and da-da-da. Like, is that a part of it? Should that ever be a gift?
It should never be like, all right, dick, pussy, that's it.
Right.
Like, can the nigga get a card? Like, you know what I mean? Can I get some chocolate? Like, oh, you gotta take your ass to CVS real quick. Know what I mean? Get a nigga some Reese's.
Below, dollar store, all that shit.
Listen. It's too much cheap shit out here for you just to be giving out pussy or dick as a gift.
Right.
And you ain't at least give me some chocolates or some shit.
Right.
Know what I mean? Go to the Dollar Tree, give me some socks or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, whatever.
Okay, so I agree the same thing. It's definitely not a gift. So
it's not a gift.
Now,
it should be required.
Oh, see, then that's
it's
part
required,
two.
but it's not a gift.
So
it's not a gift.
Part two, my homeboy was like, you know, I got friends. You know, he's like, I got friends. But for Valentine's Day to celebrate, I'm going to celebrate with the person I know is giving it up. So is sex mandatory for Valentine's Day? Do you feel like if you're talking to multiple chicks, but you know one is guaranteed to bust it open, or you already fucked, and she gonna give it up, she gonna put the lingerie, she gonna do the shit, are you going to celebrate with her, or are you going to go out with multiple of them and just let her bust it? What?
No, because to me that's some clown shit. I'm going to tell you why it's some clown shit. Is because if you feel like there's a girl that either you like or whatever, and you feel like because of Valentine's Day you can get some pussy because of Valentine's Day, just think that's just corny to me. Because here's the thing. With guys, this is where y'all niggas be fucking up. Y'all be hanging with these bitches for the holidays and shit like that. Now you setting yourself up for failure. Right. So now you took her out, you dicked her out for Valentine's Day, you took her out, and guess what? Now she thinking, oh, we about to be official. So don't set yourself up. So fellas, if you ain't really feeling the chick,
you're supposed to cut her off before Christmas.
I would say you cut off a chick before Halloween. I'm gonna tell you why you cut them off before Halloween. Because what y'all like to do? Oh, let's go to Fright Fest. Oh, let's go apple picking. Oh, let's go hay riding. Hey, I dress like a peanut. You dress like jam. No, bro. No. So you cut her off before Halloween because I'm not doing any of those activities with you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because then you might as well do it and then Thanksgiving makes it even harder. So guess what? Because now you're setting yourself up. Because then she's like, oh, so you broke up with me or you stopped talking to me before Thanksgiving because you knew I was going to meet the family.
You not meet my family off the rip, so fuck my family is motherfucking sharks.
But I'm saying not every, I'm saying, but there's some girls that are expecting that after Halloween, they're expecting Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.
And Christmas Day. After that, boy.
You better have a gift. Definitely before Christmas.
After Labor Day, we done. Early October, so that's when you recruit the new chicks.
Okay.
So then you go through the 6 months process, you do the math. St. Patty's Day.
February, For those of you that don't know, that's not.
St. Patty's Day is March.
It's not February? Oh, it's March. Is it March 16th?
No.
Sidebar. Why niggas be having a lot of summer flings now? Summer really be into bitches all summer. I really gotta say this because I feel like a lot of niggas for 2020 was on some lovey-dovey summer shit. It wasn't yo, it's summer, I gotta be. Was it because of COVID?
From a few dudes, not few, many dudes I know, a lot of reasons why guys go do the summer flings because a lot of these girls be low-key paying for the trips.
Oh, I'm not paying for no trip. I'm not paying for shit.
And then you're wondering what girl paying for trips? The ones that got master's degrees.
Wait, cause we went out last week.
Oh yes.
I said I was gonna remember this shit. We went out last week and we went out, slammed together, co-hosts. We ain't gonna tell y'all where because we don't want y'all popping up on us. But we went out. White bitch was at the bar. I peeped the tab.
Yo, that tab was crazy.
$3.85. I tapped him. I'm like, yo, do you peep the tab that he like? Yeah, you gonna get it? White girl picked the shit straight up.
Didn't flinch.
$3.85, bitch. What the fuck did you and him buy? Hell no.
And here's the thing: the particular spot that we were at
should nothing be that other than one bottle, nothing else, and it was not one bottle. What the fuck?
I think they would just drink,
drinking
ordering drinks. She did it. She didn't even flinch. He hit her with so you want to do.
He was behind her yo, so you gonna pick that up? She was like, yeah, sure. Boom, swiped it, got the receipt. I'm like, I tap him $385. White bitch about to pay $385. She about to pay. He ain't split it. Y'all gotta do better.
Oh, and then
y'all gotta do better.
And let's add on to it. Then he saw my jacket. I had the nice, denim, fur joint. Nigga was like, let me hold that. Like, nigga, who the fuck is you? Like, holding my shit. He's like, yo, I'll trade you my. He had some busted looking Nike track jacket. Like, for this shit? Nah, nigga, you bugging. I don't know the nigga, but
y'all women gotta stay away from leeches. Y'all men, the same thing. People that suck the shit out of you, stay the fuck away from them.
Word.
I'm gonna let you know right now. If me and a nigga go out and the bill is $385 and that nigga be like, you got it.
What if it's his birthday though?
If it's his birthday,
I don't think it was his birthday.
If it's his birthday, first of all, if it was his birthday, he wouldn't have said, "Do you got it?" Number one,
oh yeah.
Let me just say,
detective work, good.
If it's my nigga birthday, that ain't about nothing. Your shit is already paid and taken care of. If we going out and that's what the fuck you decided to do, that's the fuck I'm doing.
Yo, you got that? Yo.
For real, like
she didn't. She didn't like the weird thing. She didn't give him like a face, like.
No, she just was like $385. Oh, okay, yeah, I got it. No, you bitch, you stupid, cause I don't got shit. Where the fuck your money at? I'm out here with you, a whole man. Fuck the black, white. I don't give a fuck. Your whole man, and you done drank up or ate up $385 worth of shit, and you asked me if I got it.
Cause I bought one drink, right? Cause
expensive.
When I go out.
Their bottles are $3-something, but they tab didn't have one. It was a whole receipt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's how I know they was drinking.
Because I had a Patron and pineapple. That's what my drink is. One Patron and pineapple was $15. So just think about it.
Right.
Just do the math.
Right.
They probably had the hookah.
Now,
but even still, the bill to be even that much. Like, what was you drinking, nigga? Was you drinking Ace of Spades?
Even if we split it, cool. But
yo, B, even though I was a girl, I don't know I would split that. Because I'd be like, we really spent that much here? The spot that we was at was not like you was in New York. It wasn't like you in some bomb-ass place, but we digress.
Oh, multiple Valentines. I feel like you can have multiple Valentines. It's just how you go about it. I feel like this gentleman was very honest about, I see you, I see her, I like both of you guys.
Absolutely.
I'm going to make sure both of you guys are good.
Listen.
Like, I ain't got plans with her on Saturday. I'm going to see you on actual Valentine's Day. I'm going to spend it with you. I'm going to get you flowers. I'm going to get you a card. I'm going to get you everything. I'm going to take you out. I'm going to dick you down. And then the following day, whatever, that's not my business. No, a lot of y'all need to know and decide one or two things. I'm going to accept it and roll with it, or I'm going to accept it and not roll with it. Other than that, ain't no other thing to decide. That's it.
No, I agree. Like, I think a lot of niggas don't be honest about certain things. Even certain women. Like, I have one, a female friend, real cordial, and she was like, oh, no, I'm going on like 3 days. Listen, if you can do that, pull that off, kudos to you.
Cheers
man.
to you. Go on 3 days. If that's what it is, then go on it. You know
because
what I mean?
what's Valentine's Day is about? Just spreading love, right? That's what it's about, right? Now, some people make it about, for the one that you really love the most. I mean, it don't really have to be the one.
But Valentine's Day looks different for singles than it does for couples. Obviously, if you're a couple, you're going to spend it with that person. Yeah, if
you're a couple, you can't be like,
Nah. And you know what? Married with the side chick and all this shit that they talk about, like, listen, the Valentine's Day this year is going to be this Sunday. So to me, it's like whoever you're with on Sunday is that person that you want to spend it with, that's the person that you really want to bring it in with. So you can have multiple Valentine's dates, but your Valentine is always going to be that one person. Now, unless niggas is trumping me and seeing 3 bitches in one day, hey, I don't know. Maybe they are. I don't know if old girl was going on 3 dates in one day. I don't know.
I think she's probably doing like
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
And look, and I'm not even going to out my homegirl. My homegirl from college, I done seen her set up dates. Breakfast, lunch, the next day, breakfast, dinner. Like, I've seen her do it. You know what I mean?
By the time I do breakfast, like, you ever gone to IHOP, and then you ate breakfast, you ready to take a nap after that. I don't got time for, like, damn, I got to go on the lunch date now. I'm done. Like,
I don't know how how she does it. I'm not going to say her name, but she definitely sets up multiple dates, and kudos to her as well. We did a live 2 weeks ago now, right? We did a live 2 weeks ago, like a week or two ago. 2 weeks ago, I think we did a live, and one of our followers actually asked us about long distance relationships.
Long distance. Curry for 3, long distance, pull for 30, nigga.
I don't like basketball, but the question was about long distance relationships lasting.
How do they last? How you keep the spice up? So it's like other little elements to it.
So I feel like for me personally, a long distance relationship, because I've been in them, and I feel like for me personally, a long distance relationship, you definitely
getting fancy crossing the legs.
You have to have. They can't even see that, so he needs to stop. They have to have like spice. You have to do like FaceTime. You have to do like sexy little things, you know, to like kind of amp the person up. Now, I will tell you this, me personally, I can do a long distance relationship. I'm not doing no shit where you live like more than like 3-4 hours away from me, and that's just me. I'm not doing a long distance where I have to fly to you.
So so no coast to coast, like
no.
Jersey, Vegas.
Jersey, Florida, Jersey, anything. No, if I cannot drive, if you are not in like DM area, because DC is like about 5, that's kind of pushing it too, but I can probably drive. You know, Baltimore I can drive to. You know, I go to
Baltimore's
Baltimore all
not
the time.
bad.
I could drive 3 hours, that ain't shit. You know, Connecticut, 2-3 hours, 1 hour. You know, Connecticut's on New York, all that stuff. Philly, 2 hours. AC, 2 hours. That's cool. When we start getting where I have to get on a flight, we not gonna last. We not gonna work out. Because I like to fuck too much to be playing these games with like I'm waiting, and I'm a single mom, and it's just too many factors. I work. It's just too many factors that go into waiting and playing this game with you. I'm not doing that. So to me, if you're in a long distance relationship and it is where you have to fly, I've never experienced it. So what I would say is you definitely need to keep it spicy. You need to be sexting, phone sex. You need to be doing all this stuff. But is it even good to rile your partner up and you're not even there to execute at the end? I don't even know. I can't tell you. All I can say is that I feel like the 2 I've been in was Philly and Connecticut. So with Philly, I was young. I was about 19 in college. I had the weekends off. I would get on the train at Newark Penn Station every weekend, and I would be in Philly. And it was not an issue. Now, this same person ended up going to Pittsburgh, which was a 6-hour drive.
Pittsburgh's a little high.
And I can say that I ended up cheating. So I feel like I don't think that that's for me. It could be for other people, and I'm not even gonna try to advise how you get through if it is over, because I don't have the experience and I don't have it in me to even want to be a part of something like that. I just wouldn't. If you really like the person, then I guess y'all can try to make it work, but a bitch got trust issues. I don't even trust niggas that live in the next town over me. I live in Montclair. Nigga can live in Bloomfield, and I don't trust you. So that shit's not gonna work for me. Right. That shit not gonna work for me. So like, I don't know how y'all do this shit. I just feel like keep it spicy, keep it open, try to see each other as much as you can, and you know, that's it. But like I said, when it goes beyond, I can't advise it. I just don't. I won't condone it, and I can't advise it. So
I'm kind of a little different about it. The longest I've done was like Philly, which is not bad. You know,
it's a 2-hour train ride, train to the Scepter.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'll tell you right now what it is. Hour to Trenton, 30 minutes to 40 to 30th Street. How far in Philly we going?
I don't got the GPS like that.
Right.
Like,
so how far we going? I did that shit for a year. So how far we going?
Now I've spoken to girls from Minnesota, Florida. Anyways, no, I feel like you can make it work. It is based off the people. I think sometimes when you hear these stories about people meeting each other, they over here and another person over there.
And TV shows now.
And they really connect. Like they really connect
because don't work.
Because you know what the thing is because then naturally as human beings we're drawn to the physical. But then when you're long distance, you
stimulate the mental, you gotta everything else.
Exactly. You gotta whatever. And I think as long as you're the type of person, if you're in a long distance relationship, right? I think there's some keys that you need. Once again, you already know I'm a big advocate of phone sex. Phone sex gotta be on point. Right. So it's like the sexting, the naked pictures.
Right.
all that stuff, that needs to be A1. I think you gotta do things like the virtual dates. So say for instance,
absolutely.
Yeah.
With COVID, I've seen a lot of people actually doing like the dates where like they sent like a bottle of wine, they sent roses, they sent.
You go to the same restaurant, you eat, you talk. I think the other part. Oh, and then fly out. I think
of course you better. The fuck.
Every month someone gotta fly out. So you know, so you fly out.
So your mandatory is every month.
It has to be every month.
Okay.
My if it was me, my mandatory every month. So if you say for instance the girl.
How long? A 2-day date? A weekend or what? Cause you know niggas that work.
All right, so let me tell you this, niggas. If you don't have a job where they don't give you that time off, where it's constantly stacking, you don't have a good job, my nigga. Niggas and chicks. If you talking to a guy long distance, the first thing you better ask, what's your vacation time looking? Because if your vacation time looking kind of trash, then they ain't gonna work. So you gotta make sure you got that vacation time on day.
Don't do it. All right, so speaking of don'ts and do's, GQ Magazine had their first lesbian couple
quiz on YouTube,
right?
And we're gonna drop the links. But I love those couple quizzes too.
I do. So I actually so a lot of people, they've been getting backlash because it's a male magazine and they have a lesbian couple.
Which is Sue Bird and I don't know who a girl. Sue Bird's a basketball player in the WNBA.
Right. I don't know. I honestly, I feel like, you know, I get where some of the people are coming from, and like I don't know if that's a shame on me or not. I get what they're saying. Like it's a male magazine. You don't see like males being in women magazines featured and things like, and I understand that. But it's not too big of a deal to me because I feel like maybe the magazine is stepping in a different direction for 2021. Maybe because Sue Bird is like masculine or like an aggressive or however we call it.
I don't know what she really labeled herself.
Right, and I don't know either. I can just assume that, you know, she must do something to bring it because GQ is known for like cologne and, you know, this type
sex
of
advice
ads and that type of ads and sex
workouts. What
right.
workouts you use, outfits you should wear and shit like that.
I just feel like a lot of men have been getting backlash, like they're homophobic if they like don't want to talk about it, or if they feel like, oh, that's wrong. And I don't think that they're homophobic. I think that they're just pointing out. I didn't read any comments on YouTube that actually said like this is wrong or you shouldn't do this. It was more so like opinions of like this is a male magazine and these are two women at the end of the day talking and about a relationship. And normally these things are done with like rappers or other people with athletes with their significant
Russell Wilson, Sierra,
right,
Quavo, and
Kylie Jenner, Travis Scott. Like everybody has done. Nicki Minaj and Meek Mill. I don't know if they did the actual quiz, but they definitely did a photo shoot for it, as well as Laura London and Nipsey Hussle did a photo shoot for it as well. So I feel like I'm not going to say that there's anything wrong, but I'm not going to also say that men are wrong for feeling a kind of way. And I do feel like GQ needs to issue a statement and say, this is the direction we're going in, or this is what we were thinking, just so that people can, all people, people that are with it or for it or against it can understand why they decided to do that. And that's all I'm going to say on this.
Well, as a man, when I first saw it, because I brought it to your attention, I'm like, yo, like, what's going on here? Because I actually, as a man, and I think this is the point of the couple quizzes, right? This is the highlight of it. As a man, you get to see another man in the dynamic of him and another woman together, and you see how much of like, because I get inspired when I see it, you know, and that's what GQ is about. As a man, you be inspired of
it's marketed towards men. So the magazine is marketed towards men. Let's say that for sure. It's absolutely 100% marketed towards men.
Absolutely.
Right.
But the highlight is, as a man, you seeing another man love on another woman, understanding her, and
knowing each other. It's like
knowing
who
each other
best, right? Like with Saudi and with Quavo, it was like they were getting answers right, and he knew all about her, and Nipsey Hussle knew all about Lauren, and Travis knew about Kylie, and the same thing with Russell and Sierra. So I think it shows men to really, it kind of inspires them in a way to be like, okay, let me understand my woman. Or if I don't know already, there are certain things maybe I should think of like this. If we ever do take a quiz, what is my female like? Right.
Not homophobic at all. When you do put two, you know, gay women in there, It's like, okay, what as a man, what can I get out of this?
Right. And we know, and listen, you know what? I don't know why people are surprised about the backlash. I mean, we 100% know. Men, if you did a poll, men do not want to take advice from a woman because whether she identifies as, I feel like I'm a man, the conservative men are going to say, you're in the WNBA, which is the Women's National Basketball League. You're not in the NBA. It doesn't matter which one, you know what I mean?
But it's not about that. Like, let's make it very concrete.
Because I spoke to my homegirl today, who is an aggressive female, and she was like, "But this woman identifies as this. She dresses like a guy. She probably wears cologne. She's marketing all the target points that men are saying."
Here's the thing: at the end of the day, you could do everything like a man. It's like this. Let's kind of flip it. No matter how much, if I decided one day I'm gonna be a woman, right? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna dress like a woman. I'm gonna put on perfume. Right. I'm gonna do this and do that to be like. At the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know what it's like to get a period. I don't know like to get mood swings. I don't know. I can't relate to that, and that's what makes you a woman. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even though Sue Bird, no disrespect, even though she, may recognize herself as an aggressive woman or non-binary, whatever y'all call it. You know what I'm saying? I don't get into the definition too much.
Right.
But whatever you define yourself, at the end of the day, you're not a man. Just keep it. Even though you do play a male-dominated sport, at the end of the day, you're not a man. Like, I'm not a woman. The mainstream of what GQ is, it's like a barbershop. It's like everybody knows. The kids come to the barbershop early, they get the cuts. The older ladies, they got the cuts, they come in. But everybody knows when 7 o'clock hits, no kids in there, no females in there.
Right, like GQ is basically like the boys club.
Exactly.
Like
and
the boys club.
Pull out the hookah, pull out the cigars, depending on who the owner of the barbershop. You might pull out the weed, you get the Henny, the Patron, and you know what I mean, you chill with your boys before you go home to your lady. After you got your fresh coat, or before you go out at night. So it's my thing is, don't take the exclusivity from a man that's our safe haven. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I would have a problem if a man decided he want to go on Cosmopolitan and want to feature, a relationship with another man on that type of magazine. Now I know women may be a little bit more open to it. You know what I'm saying? But once again, why would you do that? In a sense, because that's their haven.
Right. This is a male magazine. If you're changing something, let us know. And they were even saying GQ to say something.
Yeah, like even like this, even if GQ said no, we're using this as to catapult, and which I would be for.
Right.
Even though I have conservative views, at times I am very progressive. I would be fine if GQ said, hey, we're gonna jump into a new line of magazine where we dedicate for women like Sue Bird. I would be for it because they do need something like that, because I couldn't imagine if you're a woman like Sue Bird and it's like, Dad, I don't read Cosmo, but I'm interested in GQ, but it's too exclusive. I need something in my lane. Right. So like you said, I think you're right. GQ definitely need to put out something.
Put an understandment, like what's going on. LA, one of the magazines or the little let's say press blogs in LA actually came out with the fact that Lauren London is having a secret baby shower and is expecting, and she quickly shut down rumors. So I just feel like I just want to just real quick let that woman be in peace. I just feel like
the guy's been dead for almost 3 years. It's going on 3. It wasn't 2020 he died.
2. What would be 2?
It was 2019.
2019 would be 2. We're only in the beginning of 2021.
All right, so basically in 2 years. Listen, at that point, people grieve differently.
Right. But she wouldn't be wrong. I heard, it's not true, right? She said it's not true. So we're going to run with it's not true. People that said even if it was, we'd be happy for her. And I feel like just let her just be. I just feel like that's just Lauren London has a whole thing around her that I feel like you need to just let her be. Same thing with Kobe's wife. Kobe's wife is actually young. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think she's even, is she 40? Because I don't think she is.
I think she's about to be 40 because when Kobe dated her, Kobe was 21, 22. She was fresh out of high school. She was barely. That's why his parents, God bless the dead Kobe, are the great. That's why him and his parents became estranged because they didn't like the fact that he was an older guy dating some Mexican young girl. They didn't like that.
Right. So I feel like that's the same thing for Vanessa Bryant. Like if she decides in 2-3 years that she wants to date, leave these women alone.